Okay, let's do this quest. Speak to someone on the map chamber. Okay, this is gonna be that hidden room. This is part of the main map quest. This is part of the main storyline. So I'm wondering if we're gonna face some hard enemies finally. I'm about halfway through this game. It's pretty easy. It's not online. I wish it was online. Then I could play against other players, maybe like travel together and stuff, do puzzles together. That would be amazing. But unfortunately, this game is one player only. But you know, hopefully they'll come up with an online version soon.
Welcome back.
Whoa.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are.
We got more viewers on
I
the stream.
fear we have
Thank you for
no
joining,
time to
everybody.
lose. Have a look at the map.
Doing a main story
Fortunately,
mission.
the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's
And
Hogwarts.
Looks like it's going to be a boss trial. This will be fun.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. And in fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Oh man, just talking to that portrait was a quest in itself. Come on, that was so lame. What? And then it doesn't give me the location for the next trial? Hold up, let me
How
exit.
will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Now it's making me talk to Professor Fig. I'm gonna fast travel. The castle is pretty intense, but if you find these fast travel points, you can just navigate through with your map.
Revelio.
Ooh, there's a side quest nearby, I think. Can't tell. I'm looking at the minimap and it says there's a side quest, but I don't see it. Maybe it's like below me or something. I do like the side quests. We'll just go with the main one for now.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
It's
And
Ricardo
so,
Sandoval
there's
in the
something
chat. What? He
Lodgok
says, what's
knew
up,
Miriam.
man?
He knew
Yo,
Miriam.
yo,
They
bro.
encountered each other at Rookwood Castle.
I'm glad
She
you
was doing
joined.
research. That's where she found the container with the
Pretty
bolt key.
awesome.
He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this.
Oh, here's
and
some
in
audio.
fact, I'd like
Hold
to
up.
speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's
Dude, I
house
just
elf
heard
will
your
know
audio
it.
message.
I
You're
didn't know
gonna
the headmaster's
start gaming
house
on
elf.
your
Will he even
PC.
speak to
That
me?
is awesome, dude.
I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
I don't have
He
a
is. So you'll need a
PC to
disguise.
game on,
I
but
have just the thing.
my
A
girlfriend's been
polyjuice
talking about
potion.
getting
You'll look
a
and
gaming
sound like
PC.
Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want
Yeah,
to change
dude.
into? And
I
take
only
ages to
game
brew.
every now and
It
then,
does.
like when something
So how do you
new
already have
comes
Polyjuice
out.
Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing
I'm pretty
may
competitive
come
too,
in handy.
so I like to play online.
Let's just say I
And I
felt the
think
need to be prepared
Xbox
for
Live has
anything
a pretty
after
competitive
my
online
fruitless trip to the
community.
ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence.
But,
drink up, and I shall explain
I should
more.
get a gaming PC. I really should, because then I can stream like pretty much anything. Nintendo, like I can hook up my Nintendo Switch to it and stream that. I do play some Nintendo Switch. They transform me into the headmaster.
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Ooh, there's a demiguise right behind
Now
him.
to find the headmaster's house elf.
I'm gonna have to come back here and grab that. It's like a rare collectible you have to do for a mission, but you can only do it at nighttime. Since I'm in the middle of this quest, I'll go ahead and do this first. So I'm looking at my mini map and I'm following the yellow dotted line.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply more.
What could the headmaster want?
The headmaster is like sprinting through the halls.
Stand proud, purebloods.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What?
Yeah, this game's not bad. It's pretty fun.
You would trivialize the health of a student
It's
over
kind of
a
easy
silly
though.
game.
I wish I have it on the hardest difficulty,
You
and still
are
it's pretty
quite
easy.
impossible sometimes, sir.
If I had known it was one player,
Good mind to write to the
I
Department
mean,
of
well,
Magical
now that I
Games
know
and
that it's
Sports
one player, I
Administrator
highly
here.
recommend it on a gaming PC or PlayStation. That way the graphics would probably be better than this. Hey, we might get Quidditch back in
Good idea.
here in the story
I can
mode.
even
Quidditch
provide
is
the
banned.
parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Learn the password. Oh. It's one of those house keys, but I don't know if I can do that right now.
Greetings!
Polyjuice
I
Push
mean,
is gonna wear
out
off.
of my way, children.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Whenever I first played this game, it made me a
Wonderful
Ravenclaw.
job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
But you can choose whatever house you want. You have to choose at the beginning, though.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy.
Have to talk.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Oh, man. I don't remember. This is tricky.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
I
was right.
hope there's
Can't
more
believe it
action in this
worked.
game though. So far it's just been
Now to
a lot
speak
of
the
running
password to
around,
the
very
gargoyle.
minimal. I'm halfway through the game and I kind of wish the action would pick up some. What I'm hoping for is like a wizard war, maybe. See, look, that quest is already done with and that was so lame. Okay, now it's proceeding. This quest is sort of like has 3 parts or something. But yeah, you haven't even seen the combat yet.
Revelio.
The castle kind of comes to life a little bit. You gotta collect these pages, and it helps you level up. There's treasure around as well. Yeah, I just picked up a coat, but it's not as good because of that red arrow. Once you see the green arrow, you know it's better, and you'll go and equip it. I just went in a big circle. Whoops. There we go.
Revelio.
There's a spell Revelio that tells you what all you can interact with. There's treasure behind this room, but I don't have behind enough Alohomora spell yet. That's a level 2. I only have level 1 right now.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Interesting. Dumbledore's office.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Cup of tea. Have some food. Is there
That
any
must be
more
the
treasure?
pedestal.
Yeah, there's some treasure. It's a hat, but it's not as good. A couple locks. Can't get into them yet. Alright. I suspect we'll get into combat now. It's probably gonna teleport me to a dungeon or something. Thanks for sticking around, Ricardo. So do you have a job, bro? Do you work during the week? Or are you just off
Professor
now?
Fitzgerald? Can you
Whoa,
hear me?
this is trippy.
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Whoa.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a
trippy.
cloak.
It's like a freaking coloring book.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Without being seen? Whoa. What is happening? This is trippy, man. Oh, crap. Make my way through the town without being seen. This is scary, dude.
I should have run when
Where could Neve be?
Man, I'm gonna have to distract these guys by using my basic magic. Oh, it won't let me cast any spells.
I need to time this just right.
I don't know what to do. Oh, now he moves. This works.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Staircase? I don't see no staircase. There we go.
Death.
It's death.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Collection updated. Death's mongrel.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
That didn't do anything. Hardly.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Whew.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
This dude is looking right here. You have to not be seen. See, they look away eventually. And we're good. Ooh.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
Ah,
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
no.
That doorway looks like closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Not the healing potion. This is like an alternate universe or something. The game's never done this before. How the hell? Let's just get through.
Now's my chance.
I didn't know this was a horror game.
That's the way forward.
I guess that's pretty cool. Mysterious cloak. New item unlocked.
I think I'm invisible.
The invisibility cloak? But you already have a spell and a potion that can turn you invisible. This is so lame, so redundant. Maybe it'll free up my spell slot though, so maybe that's good.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
I thought they were already unable to see me. That's weird.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Wow. It's like Assassin's Creed type transition.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Mysterious wand. See, all this time, still no battle.
I've never felt such power.
See, I play video games for the action, and this game is just a little slow to the action. There's just a lot of the sequence stuff. Alright, here we are. It's still like black and white, but now I can use my spells. But it's restricting me to these 4 spells. You hold the right trigger and then choose your spell to cast it. That didn't do anything. Let's try another one.
Bombarda.
Bombarda. It's like a bomb spell. This is giving like Dark Souls vibes. Have you ever played Dark Souls? I love that game. Whoa, shit.
Defender. Bombarda.
You can either dodge the spell or use Protego to block it. There was a little combat right there. You have to lock onto the target and use a damage spell.
Bombarda.
Ooh, I see him hit.
Bombarda. Bombarda.
Oh, I'm hit. Oh, sometimes it's unblockable.
Bombarda.
Okay, I'm not fucking around now. Go.
Defender. Descendo. Bombarda. Bombarda.
If I hold down the... If I hold down the dodge button. That's where I do this dash attack. Oh, I'm hit.
Defender. Bombarda.
Boom. And then I have so many healing potions. It's ridiculous. Ricardo says, yeah, man, I work as an architect from home and I have my own studio here. I was doing some registering. Dude, that's amazing. I'm glad that architect thing's working out, dude. And working from home, that is awesome. I do that as well. I'm a tech entrepreneur, and now I'm like tailoring my tech to fit the Air Force needs, and they're paying me to do that. So yeah, it's really exciting, and hopefully I can get it to where they'll pay me consistently. That's the goal. But yeah, I work from home too, and it's amazing. I do have to travel a lot though for like conferences and stuff, but hopefully I'll eventually sell it off and have someone else do that. Okay, here's some combat.
Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Bombarder.
Expelliarmus.
Defender. Depulsor.
Oh, romper.
Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Sender. Depulsor. Protego. Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Bombarder.
Oh, there's another troll! Son of a...
Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Bombarder. Defender.
So you have like basic casts, and then like...
Bombarder.
And then like your 4 other big spells.
Defender.
The basic cast is only good.
Depulsor. Descender.
Like for a little bit. Phew. That was intense. So what type of registering were you doing? What does that mean?
Protego. Bombarder. Defender.
Ow.
Defender.
Ooh, I just got nailed.
Defender.
Ooh, the troll just knocked himself off of the rim. Oh. I just got hit twice in a row. I'm still alive though.
Defender. OBS account. Oh, hell yeah, dude. OBS is great. You gonna do some streaming? That'd be awesome, dude. Maybe if you're on Twitch, we can join each other's streams. That would be so cool. That was a pretty intense battle. Could have been smoother. I had to heal myself quite a bit. But now you get the idea for some of the combat. It wasn't even in full color though. Maybe I will post that one. This must be for me.
So it was just sort of like a lot of build up to the action and then finally get to battle. That was intense though. It's like a black and white battle.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
No, it's not over yet.
Oh, poor Neve.
Here we go.
Let us always up. We won't be the same without her.
The universe is unraveling.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Now I have to follow her. Beautiful
Well,
stone.
there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Yeah, they've shown something like this before. The statue cries into the bird bath. And then you have to dip your face into it. Maybe. Maybe not this time. Ricardo says, yeah man, I just got some free time, so I'm going to start to stream. Dude, that's amazing. I'm glad everything's going good. Hope your mom's doing well.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Only imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Whoa. She just took her pain.
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Some scary magic coming around.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
He drinks. Achievement unlocked. The Hallowed Hero. Turns out I've worked at Amazon for 3 years. I just got a
shouldn't have
notification.
reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Thank you, Twitch. That was the third trial.